Welcome back to CAD/CAM tutorial. Today we are going to make a simple example which is asked in Certified SolidWorks Professional Advanced Sheet Metal Certification. It is asked in the CSWP exam, sheet metal exam in professional section. So I hope you like it. So let's start to create this one. Now here see A, B, C. This dimension is not given. We will assume it. Let me select new parts. Okay. Now this is the window. Let me adjust some basic dimensions or settings. Image quality, I'll keep image quality always higher. Now let me start with top plane. I'll select here center rectangle and start with origin point. Now the vertical length assign me 100 millimeter. Press tab key in keyboard and 180 millimeter horizontal. Right click. Okay. Now see. Now go to sheet metal or right click on the command manager. Right click and select sheet metal. Now this is the basic tool, base flange. Now see, it's going downward directions. So select reverse, upward direction. And thickness is up to you. It is not shown in drawing, so we will assume 1.5 millimeter. K factor, it is 0.5. It is very useful for the bending calculation in sheet metal. It is must. Okay. I'll assign one color so it will identify easily. Okay, this one. It's time to add some bending. So this C, this bending we will add it. So this is also not given dimension, so we will add like 50 millimeter or 40 millimeter. So I'll choose here edge flange. This is the important command in SolidWorks. I'll select this upper edge and drag your mouse upward direction. Okay, then select second edge. See, we are going to make a C type of things. Now you can see the edge. See here, use default radius. Radius you can change accordingly. Select 5 millimeter. See, it's going to bigger, but we will not make, we will keep 1 millimeter. That is sufficient for this model. Angle is 90 degree. If you choose 135, see, is going upward, so we will keep 90 millimeter. And the blind length we will do 40 millimeter. And this is the edges, sharp edges, so whatever edges you like to choose. I'll keep this middle one, inner virtual sharp. And here the location of bend, material inside. Let me zoom. If we choose material outside, see, it's bending comes outside. Bending comes more outside at the edge of bend, so I'll select material inside. And K factor as it is. Okay. Now see. Now it's time to make this D dimension. So we will make this one 15 millimeter. See here the gap 0.5 type in between this tapered edge. So again we will go to edge flange, and now here we will select upper edge, drag upward side. Now select this one and the last one. Now you can see how it becomes a tapered here. Radius we will keep as it is. This gap we can increase or decrease. Let's say 2 millimeter. See, it's too big gap, so according to drawing is 0.5 type, so 0.5 millimeter for all. And blind and length we decided to make 15 millimeter. It is not shown in drawing, but we will make. And the rest of the thing is same what we did in previous extrude, previous edge flange. Material we will keep inside. Virtual sharpness we will keep inner. Okay, that's it. The same thing we will repeat in the next other side. So I'll not explain this one, we will just repeating the same thing. 15 millimeter. Okay, ISO. Now it's time to add these holes. This hole is 9 millimeter from above side, outer side, and diameter is 4 millimeter, and here 10 millimeter, 10 millimeter. So we will go accordingly. I'll select this face, sketch, normal. Let me select circle. I'll select 3 circle. Press 4, enter. 4, enter. And select here 4 millimeter, enter. Right click, OK. Now select these 2 upper circle, make relation horizontal. Now let's define 9 millimeter and distance from upper edge 10 millimeter. This one also from outer edge 9 millimeter. Now upper edge is already defined 9 millimeter. Right click, OK. And here we need one more relation. Select the whole center and this point and make relation vertical. Now this is also fully defined sketch. Now go to sheet metal, select here extruded cut. Here we will choose up to surface. Select this surface. Now you can see the preview how it's going up to the end of this surface. OK. Now that's it. Now what else balance? Now these things balance 30 millimeter from this side and 30 millimeter from bottom side and 40 millimeter length, 20 by 40. So let's try this one. Select the back surface, sketch, normal. I'll select center rectangle and let me draw here 40 millimeter. Press tab key, 20 millimeter, enter. A smart dimension, and the distance from outer edge, it is 30 millimeter. From the bottom edge also 30 millimeter. Now here we will apply sketch chamfer and we will choose here not equal 5, 2.5. So I'll select one edge. So this is reverse, undo. We will select this edge, that's it. This edge, this is also make undo and select this edge. Now this is also undo. OK. Again choose the same sketch. Now this time choose 2.5 here and 5 here and select this edge. OK, that's all perfect. OK. Now you can see this 2.5 millimeter and the vertical length is 5 millimeter. Corner edges. Now go to sheet metal, select extruded cut and here select link to thickness. Means it's going to cut only up to thickness of material. OK. That's it. So our product is ready. Now you can select flatten. Now see, it is flattened. Now it is ready for the machining. You can save this form, this material, this drawing in 2D form, and you can send for the programming and machining work. So right click here, export to DXF. Let me save part 2 and keep DXF. Machine always accept DXF format of file, so you have to save in DXF format. Save. I'll select here sheet metal. OK. Now let's see. OK, see, this is saved. This is saved in 2D format of DXF format. Now it is ready for the machining. You can send for the machining. Programmer will make the program of, and it programmer, once programming finish, it will send for the Amada or any kind of CNC turret machine where is going to cut this all the edges and holes and everything. Save. So I hope you like it. Don't forget to share and like our videos. If you have any comment, just write down below, and please subscribe our channel for more video and more projects in Solidworks Inventor. I hope you like it. Thanks for watching.